Hello to anyone who clicked on this video. Today I am going to show you how you can draw your pet or a furry animal friend using a reference image. I'd like to start off by saying that I am by no means a professional, but I would just like to share my drawing ways in hopes that it might help some of you out, and who knows, maybe it will. So to start with, I suggest to choose an image that is clear and has lights and shadows that we'll use to define and give depth to your drawing. And I thank Google Images for lending me this image for me to draw with. With your pencil and paper ready, let's get drawing. Now, how I like to start off a drawing is by lightly sketching in the shapes / the outline of what is in the picture, so that way you can see how the drawing looks on the paper and you can erase any mistakes and correct how it looks before you go adding in any detail. Plus, it's always easier to erase things when they're only lightly sketched in. Right, now that we've finished lightly sketching in the outline, we can start going in harder with our pencil as we move on to adding the fur, details, texture, light and shadings. So, to draw the fur and various shades, I use lots of straight pencil lines close together, and this creates a straight-haired fur texture. I go in doing this lightly first, and when I want to add a darker area, I just go over the same patch again, pressing harder each time as I go, until I get the darkness that I require. To create a curve or wave where the fur bends around the shape of the animal's body, you simply let your hand become more loose of the hold on your pencil, still keeping a grip with your fingertips, and this will let your lines become more fluid. Another method I also like to use when drawing a curve is to draw the straight lines either side of the bend first at the correct angles, and then in smaller light lines draw the bends of the curves, which will attach everything together. Now, when it comes to drawing most cats, they always have shorter fur than dogs. So in order to draw cat hair, you only need to draw short and quick lines. Also, if, like me, you're choosing to draw a black and white animal, then simply press harder on the darker parts of fur and lightly for the whiter areas. Whilst you are drawing, remember to refer to your selected image throughout your drawing process to see if what you have sketched is to your preferred standard. And if you are happy to continue or need to erase a slight mistake to correct it to a better standard. When drawing a dog or cat's little paws, just like at the start, lightly sketch in the shape and fur lines. Then when you are happy with how it looks, start shading in darker on the paw pads, and then leave small spaces for any little fur fluff that might be around the paw pads. So just like when it comes to drawing the cat's face, use short lines to draw in the hair on the body. Make sure that you draw the lines in the correct direction, making the fur flow and look smooth so that it looks proper against the body. A quick little tip I like to use for darker shaded areas is to scribble in hard with your pencil and then simply get a piece of tissue and wrap your finger around it, then rub and press in hard so that it smoothens it all out, and then you have a darker shadow. Now that we are coming to the end of our sketch, the last thing that I do to finish up is to simply go over and touch up any details or areas that just need a little bit extra to finish it off. A bit more shading here, a bit of whiting out there, but remember to not overdo it whilst you are finishing drawing, as you can start to do too much and become frustrated with your drawing. So find your finishing stop point to what you are happy with. And with that, we have come to the end of our drawing. I hope you have found my video useful and have liked the drawing process. Finally, to finish off, sign and date in the corner of the paper to show off your property. See you in the next one. Thank you.